my name is Yolanda Jackson, and my speech today is on taking time off after college. Taking time off after college is a thing to do today. Do you remember when you first graduated from high school? Did you remember what you wanted to do? Did you have a career path already planned in mind and knew exactly that that's the career that you wanted to take? Hi, my name is Yolanda Jackson, and I'm 34 years old and just received my associate's degree in accounting. It took me a while after taking time off and starting school to figure out if this is the way and career path that I wanted to take. So what I have done is devised help to help everybody believe that they should take time off before starting high school. College is an experience that we take very seriously in life. And before you decide to take that goal in life that you should take time off from school in order to know that this is the career path that you would like to take. So I want to give you some instructive help on making that career choice in life. Before you decide to take time off for college, you should first decide what are your career goals. By deciding what your career goals are, you should write out a list and a timeline that you would like to do your goals in. So, for example, if your timeline is that you want to be an accountant, how long do you think that it will take? Do you want to have that extra work experience before you start to go into the accounting field to make sure that's the time that you would like to make? That was one of my personal examples that I did. I started off at Fort Valley State University. I started in farm economics, actually. And I went to college not knowing exactly what I wanted to do. And after I started in farm economics, I ended up taking time off for about 3 years and realizing that I wanted to go into an accounting field. But in order for me to stumble onto that path, I actually got a job as doing light bookkeeping, just a job. And then that's when I realized I wanted to be an accountant. So I do recommend to everybody that they take and plan out their goals and what the timeline that they want to try to experience this goal line is. Then you should take a look at yourself. Are you financially able to go to school? Are you financially not able? Do you need to have a job right now in order to build that work experience in order to pay for college? And after doing that and taking time after evaluating yourself, next you should think about what are the advantages of taking that time off from school. Some people take time off from school in order to deal with their financial concerns. When I first went off to school, I didn't have any financial concerns because my parents did help me in the beginning. But there are people who have financial concerns and feel that they need to take a year off just to build that credibility of paying for college. Next, some people take time off from school in order to ease into college life. Like, for example, in college campus life at Suite 101, they recommend that you take a year off, and during the last 6 months that you take one class at a time to kind of get the momentum to build back up being in school. Some people take time off to gain just work experience, just point blank. They want to be able to have a work history in order to have a job history to say, I went to school, I worked in this field a little bit before I went to school. I discovered this is what I want to do and move forward from there. Now, there are some disadvantages to not going to school directly out of high school, quote, according to Campus Life at Suite 101. One of the disadvantages of when you don't go to school right away is that you lose the momentum, the drive that you've built when you're in high school, that your parents have instilled in you. The drive to the routine of coming home, doing your homework, and being on a daily routine. You become in a lazy habit of either working or putting other priorities first. Another disadvantage of not going directly to high school is that you become behind, that you graduate behind your classmates. Depending on how much time that you do take off, which I still do recommend that you only take a year off, that you will be graduating not the same time, but sometimes during to the pace that you decide to take, that you will graduate behind your classmates. And two, by taking time off, it could cost you, depending on what you would like to do, if it's traveling around the world, or if it's just point blank just trying to live. Because some people, because they don't go to school, parents do cut them off, and that was their choice that they made to get that experience, to get a more focused drive. And I have to give a prime example. It took me 5 years after I graduated to get a focused drive in order to go to school and to make the grade of graduating with honors like I did for my associates. And last, I would like to talk about things you should do before you, if you do decide to, steps you should take if you do decide to take a year off. You should always apply to school, to the college that you want to get into. Make sure that you don't miss your SATs. And after you're accepted, you want to give a, send a notice to the college asking for that time off from school. And also have a plan B in case you don't get into school. Some schools that you have your heart set on, you could, don't let you in. Also have a plan B. There are things that you can do, like work study, like start a work study program, or go to a work school program in order to get that experience. And last, put all your plans in writing and with the timeline. Once that you have a timeline, you have a goal that you're always working towards on a constant basis. In conclusion, I do believe that every high school student should take the time off from school in order to better prepare themselves for college. Life after college is not easy, especially once after you graduate and receive your diploma. I do believe that with the time off, every person should evaluate themselves, because it's like becoming the young adult that you have to be in order to start paying bills and be in the real life. Thank y'all.